How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all well. Mr. Boulder here, back today with a thread response video. And this is a thread response video to the Noble Records channel. I'll confess straight away, I wasn't familiar with this channel. I became aware of this thread via Matt at the Accusation Network. And the thread is to link 20 albums together. So linking 20 albums by kind of members of the band, that kind of thing. Not going to waste any more time. I'm going to get straight into it after the usual sip of coffee. So let's link 20 albums together. Up first is Judas Priest, Painkiller from 1990. Excellent album. Everyone knows this. Title track's one of my favourite songs ever. Hell Patrol, All Guns Blazing, Nightcrawler, Between the Hammer and the Anvil. Fantastic album. Absolutely love this one. The drummer on this album is Scott Travis. Scott Travis was, and still is, a member of Racer X, and this is Street Lethal. This is their debut, I think, from 1986. Excellent stuff on this, like the title track. Into the Night's my favourite song on this. Blowing Up the Radio, Loud and Clear, Dangerous Love. Excellent album this. This has got Mr. Paul Gilbert on the guitar. Paul Gilbert is the guitar player of Mr. Big, and this is their massive Lean Into It album from 1991. Great album. Stuff on this that I really love, like the electric drill song which kicks this off. Green Tea in the 60s Mind, love that intro guitar riff. Voodoo Kiss, Just Take My Heart, great ballad. Road to Ruin, it's got To Be With You on it as well, which is of course a huge hit single back in 1992. The guy who plays bass on this is Mr. Billy Sheehan. Billy Sheehan plays bass on David Lee Roth's debut solo album Eat 'Em and Smile from 1986. Excellent album. Stuff on this like Yankee Rose, brilliant track. Shy Boy, Ladies Night Buffalo, Going Crazy. Elephant Gun, Bump and Grind, stuff like that. Great album from David Lee Roth here. The guitar player on this is Mr. Steve Vai. Steve Vai plays guitar on Whitesnake's 1989's Slip of the Tongue album. Good album this. I like a lot of this one actually. Some great tunes on this. Title track's good. Cheap and Nasty, really good. Now You're Gone's a great ballad. Kitten Got Claws is a good tune. Deeper Love, another good ballad. Got Judgment Down It, which for me is the best track on this album. So yeah, excellent album here. The guy who played bass on this is Rudy Sarzo. Rudy Sarzo is the, or was the bass, or still is actually, I think, the bass player in Quite Right. And this is their massive Metal Health album from 1983, which, if my memory's right, was the first album, heavy metal album, to go to #1 on the Billboard album charts in America. Great stuff on this. Like Metal Health, great track. Their cover of Slay's Coming for the Noise I really like. Slick Back Cadillac's good. Loves the Bitch is a great track. Let's Get Crazy, Run for Cover, stuff like that. Excellent album. Really enjoyed this one. The drummer in Quite Right was Frankie Banali. Frankie Banali played the drums on this excellent W.A.S.P, The Crimson Idol from 1992. Bit of an underrated album for me. Really good stuff. Great tunes on this, like The Invisible Boy is a great track. Chainsaw Charlie. The Gypsy Meets the Boy. I Am One, The Idol, Hold On to My Heart, or Hold On to Your Heart, is it? Hold On to My Heart. Great ballad. Good album this. So Frankie Banali on the drums. The first W.A.S.P drummer though, Steve Riley, appears on this. And this is LA Guns and a fantastic slice of sleazy LA metal from 1988, their debut. Sex Action, No Mercy, One More Reason, Bitch Is Back, Cry No More, Hollywood Tease, Shoot for Thrills. This is a really, really good album. LA Guns guitar player was Tracy Guns. And Tracy Guns appears on this. And this is Brides of Destruction, Here Come the Brides, from about 2005. Good slice of sleazy rock and roll this. Great tunes on this, like Shut the Fuck Up, I Don't Care, I Got a Gun, 2 Times Dead, Natural Born Killers. Really good album from these guys. The bass player for this band was Nikki Sixx. Nikki Sixx is obviously from Motley Crue, and here's their criminally underrated self-titled album from 1994. So many good tunes on this. Smoke the Sky, the heaviest Motley Crue song. Other great tunes like Uncle Jack, Power to the Music, Poison Apples, Misunderstood. Just an absolutely fantastic album. This has got the very, very talented Mr. John Corabi on the vocals. John Corabi is once again now the lead singer of the Dead Daisies. This is a fantastic album. Makes some noise. Great tunes on this, like We'll Fall Down, Song and a Prayer. That's a great tune. Title track, good cover of Fortunate Son on this. Last Time I Saw the Sun, Freedom, all the same. Excellent album from these guys, the Dead Daisies. The drummer for the Dead Daisies is once again now, I think he's back in the band, is Brian Tichy. Brian Tichy was the drummer on this. This is Pride and Glory, and their self-titled album from 1994. An excellent slice of hard rocking tunes with definitely some blues and country in there. You've got James Lomenzo on here, who's currently playing bass in Megadeth. He was also in White Lion. The link here, though, is their guitar player was, of course, Zakk Wylde. Zakk Wylde is, of course, the guitar player for Ozzy Osbourne, and this is No Rest for the Wicked from 1988. An excellent album. Miracle Man, Devil's Daughter, Crazy Babies. Those opening first three tunes are absolutely killer. Breaking All the Rules is really good as well. Fire and Sky, Demon Alcohol. Good album this. Obviously, Ozzy Osbourne is a singer of Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath's debut. Of course, I don't need to talk about this. Everyone knows this. This is why we're all here, after all. Fantastic album, obviously. The one where it all started. Obviously, Black Sabbath's guitar player is Tony Iommi. And this is Iommi and Fused from about 2005, I think this is. This is a great album. First track, Dopamine's really good. Wasted again. Grace, Deep Inside His Shell. The Spell, I Go Insane. Really good album from Tony Iommi. This has got Glenn Hughes on the vocals. Glenn Hughes was the guy who played bass in Deep Purple after Roger Glover. This is their Stormbringer album from 1974. Title track's great. Love Don't Mean a Thing, great tune. Lady Double Dealer, Soldier of Fortune, excellent. Deep Purple album. This has got David Coverdale on the vocals. But the link here is, of course, Deep Purple's guitar player was Richie Blackmore. Richie Blackmore played a guitar for Rainbow. Excellent album this, Rainbow Rising. Some classic tunes on this. Tarot Woman, Run With the Wolf, Starstruck, one of my favourite songs ever. That is so good. Stargazer, an excellent, excellent album. This album has Ronnie James Dio on the vocals. Of course, Dio then went on to form his own band, Dio, and this is Holy Diver from 1983. An absolutely massive album. A couple of overplayed tracks and stuff I don't really need to ever hear again, but there's some really good stuff on it that doesn't get played so much. For me, Caught in the Middle is my favourite tune. That's absolutely fantastic. Don't Talk to Strangers is great. Straight Through the Heart, Rainbow in the Dark, can kind of live without that synth part. That kind of ruins that song a bit for me. It finishes with Shame on the Night. Excellent album. The guitar player on this album is Mr. Vivian Campbell. Vivian Campbell for the last 30 years has been in Def Leppard. And here's Def Leppard's Songs from the Sparkle Lounge, which is a really good album. I was amazed how much I enjoyed this, actually. I didn't sort of have many high hopes for it, but it's actually really, really good. First track goes great. 9 Lives, Come On, Come On, Tomorrow. It's just an excellent album. It really, really did surprise me. But yeah, Vivian Campbell plays guitar on this. Def Leppard's singer is Joe Elliott. This is one of Joe Elliott's side projects. This is the Down and Outs with This Is How We Roll. Excellent album. I haven't spun it for a while, actually, so I need to listen to it again. Some original material in this and some covers. You got Another Man's War, This Is How We Roll. Good tunes. You got Boys Don't Cry on here. White Punks on Dope. So Joe Elliott's a singer here. And on this album we have Guy Griffin, which leads us to the very last link. And Guy Griffin was a member of the Quireboys, and this is their 1990 debut, A Little Bit of What You Fancy. Called the London Quireboys in the United States. Just the Quireboys here. Excellent slice of bluesy hard rock. 7 o'clock, Man on the Loose, Whipping Boy, Sex Party. I Don't Love You Anymore, Hey You, Misled. There she goes again. This is a fantastic album, which I haven't spun for a while, so I need to listen to it again. But yeah, the Quireboys, a little bit of what you fancy from 1990. That completes my 20 album link chain. So there we go, all done. Right, guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Please get in the comment section, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'd very much appreciate that. So quite a nice short, sweet video this week. I'll be back with you soon. So until then, cheers, take care, and I'll see you soon.